Hey everybody. Well, today I've got a fun little trip planned. Gonna fly the Queen Air from Menomonie, Wisconsin over the Wisconsin border into Minnesota and pick up my son Connor and my dad David in Lake Elmo, Minnesota. From there we're gonna zip up to Duluth, take a couple turns around the harbor, then drop them back off in Lake Elmo and quick back to Menomonie. Quick and easy little trip. It's a beautiful day, so let's go flying. Gotta love the sound of those 400 horsepower IO 720s. After they put those on the Queen Air, it became a magnificent airplane. The original engines were a little underpowered, a little temperamental, and these are much better. These 8-cylinder 720s are considered bulletproof, and I just love them. Sounds like a warbird. Unfortunately, I don't get to listen to them very often. I never get to hear them outside the plane where everybody tells me it sounds really cool because I'm always, well, sitting in here. Okay, engine run up. Brakes are set. 1200 RPM. Engine instruments look good. Cylinder temp still a little low. Fuel pressure's good, oil pressure's low. Oil temp's still a little low. 1500 RPM, mag and feather check. And alternator check, boots. Let's try the boots. First stage good. Second stage good, boots are good. Vacuum system is good. Alternators are good. We're all set. So before takeoff checklist, boost pumps on. Fuel selectors on main, props full forward. Mixtures set. Trim is set green, radios are set. Yaw dampeners off. Pitot heat good, flight controls free and correct. We're all set. Menomonie traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, departing 27, will be westbound, Menomonie. Okay, one more time for stupid. Gas on the mains, undercarriage down, mixture set, props full forward, seats locked, trims are set, flight control screen correct, nobody coming, looking good. Got a little bit of a right crosswind here, but shouldn't be too bad. We've got students on this runway, so I think I can handle it. Up and away. Okay, coming through 1,000 feet, boost pumps off, left boost pump, fuel pressure stays steady, right boost pump, also steady, good to go. Okay, short little 20-minute flight to Lake Elmo. No reason to climb over 1,500 feet. Well, it's a sunny day in western Wisconsin, eastern Minnesota, and the flight schools are busy, so I got a lot of traffic coming up today. Coming into Lake Elmo, got to sneak under the Class Bravo. It's not really sneaking underneath the base of this section. Segment is 7,000 feet, so I think I can miss that. Seen them at 3.
Delta 5 nautical miles to the southeast. Will be entering straight in 31, full stop, runway traffic.
Lake Elmo traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, 9 miles southeast. Will be straight in for 32 Lake Elmo.
Elmo traffic, King Air 402 Romeo X-ray about a 10-mile final for 31 Walmer.
Alright, switch to the main tanks. Start coming down a bit.
4 miles for uniform.
Shut up, landing gear horn. Okay, before landing, boost pumps on, fuel selectors main, got dampers off, autopilot's off, gear, propellers, heater blower. And I'm coming down here nicely. Got the runway in sight. We're going to be along straight in for 3-2. The runway is 3,500 feet long, a little shorter than I'd like, but not a problem for the Queen Air. Especially got the wind pretty much right down the runway, so we should be able to handle it. Okay, well, 4 miles away, still a little ways out. Turning on final. Lake Elmo traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, 4-mile final, 3-2 full stop, Lake Elmo.
Elmo traffic, Cessna 737, uniform is 2 miles out for the RNAV 32, Lake Elmo.
Traffic on the RNAV Lake Elmo, say position again?
We are 2 miles out, 1.5 miles now for the RNAV 32.
Yeah, Queen Air has the traffic at Lake Elmo in sight. We'll be behind you. Are you landing or are you doing a run?
Full stop for air for us.
Roger. Okay, there's our gear speed. Gear coming down.
Traffic, about 9 miles.
1, 2, 3 wheels in the window. Give us some flaps.
Maneuvering 3,000 feet. Similar traffic.
Boost pumps on. So, pre-landing checklist. Boost pumps on. Fuel selectors on. Main. Yaw dampers off. Autopilot's off. Gear is down. Double check down. Propellers to go. Heater blower off. Landing light on. I think I'm going to have to do a go-around. She's going to be slow.
Bravo traffic, Cessna 935, left base, runway 36.
Yep, it would have been too close. Lake Elmo traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, doing a go around 32 Lake Elmo.
Elmo traffic, Cessna 737, uniform is clear of all runways.
Traffic, 800 Echo Quebec, left downwind 32 Lake Elmo. Gear coming down again. Yeah, I tried slowing down as much as possible. She probably would have been off the runway by the time I got there, but there's no reason to push the situation, so...
Cessna 737, uniform crossing 0422 on Golf, Lake Elmo.
Landing straight in, 3-4, landing full stop.
Lake Elmo traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, left base 32 Lake Elmo. And one more time, boost pumps on. Fuel on main, landing gear down, triple check. Got flaps in, our engine instruments look good, our speed's good. Lake Elmo traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, turning final 32, full stop Lake Elmo. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, pumps, we're all good. And Lake Elmo traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, clear 32. Okay,
Before takeoff,
before takeoff checklist.
boost pump on.
Boost pumps on.
Fuel selectors main.
They're on the mains in the detents.
Props full forward.
Full forward,
Mixture left full forward, right half.
got them set.
Trim set green.
What are we on here? 12, that's a little bit much. Let's go back to 7. Trimmer set,
Yaw damp off.
got amps off.
Oh, wait, yep, before takeoff. Trim, yaw damp, radio set,
Radio set,
defrost, pitot heat as required,
not needed.
and flight controls.
Free and correct. Okay, I'll do this. Or do you want to take off? You can do it.
Okay.
That side's weird. It's shorter runway. There's runs pretty much right down the runway, so you're like where your seat is.
Should be good.
Lake Elmo traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec departing 32 Lake Elmo. You're clear on the right, clear on the left. Nobody in the cross traffic. Positive brake, gear coming up. Gear shows up, throttle back to 25 inches. Slow and smooth, looking good. Bring it up back to 24. Okay, your left boost pump coming off. Fuel pressure stays good. Right boost pump coming off. Fuel pressure's good. Throttle it back to 2200. 22 inches, 2200 RPM.
It's hard to see.
The bane of being a co-pilot.
There's 22, correct?
Close enough, yep, looks good.
There's 22 squared.
Alright, let's give me, go that way.
Going that way.
We don't have to be gonna turn the heater on here. Now switch to the main tanks. Ten more right. Cool as Jewel.
How is it flying it by yourself?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Downwind 27, coming traffic.
That's good, Hank. Maybe a little left. A beautiful day for flying. Okay, so it's a little bit bumpy out, and it's surprising when we start losing, even going down 500 feet a minute without a power change, you can pick up a lot of speed. So right now we're doing 170 knots indicated, and the bottom of the yellow arc is 190. So we don't want to go much faster without slowing down, and I would slow down a little bit. Why don't you bring it back to 20 inches? Because the other thing you got to think about is, just because the book says you can, doesn't mean you necessarily should in a 64-year-old airplane.
It's been around for a little bit.
Let's be nice to the old girl. I'm hoping she makes it to 100 when you're my age. We got a 100-year-old Queen Air sitting in the hangar that we're still flying.
That'd be cool.
Would be pretty cool.
Spirit traffic, Cessna 74 Bravo Golf, 8 miles.
Yeah, I got a nice little grass fire up here.
Clear.
It's a good brush fire.
Got any guys there fighting it?
Yeah, it looks like a controlled burn. We got trucks and whatnot out there.
Trucks and whatnot?
Oh yeah, don't you know?
Oh, there's got the control burn there, you know, with all the guys. Oh, there goes a helicopter. Jeez, Pete. There's the St. Croix River.
Runway 34.
You know, the other nice thing about having two engines is you can fly lower with a little bit more peace of mind.
Right.
You know, you're not like, holy geez, we're 1,000 feet and if this engine dies, we're going to be in the trees in about a minute. Yeah, we don't have a time to find a good place to land, call for help, all that good stuff. Like, nope, we got two engines. If we lose one, we'll be fine.
We'll be good. You hear Duluth talking right now, right?
Yeah, I just pulled up their tower. Continue straight ahead, and then we're gonna maybe even give me a little bit of right. And when we get to the shore, we'll make a left turn and kind of cruise this way so that camera can get it. And we'll head back. No big ships to go fly over. Okay, their airspace starts just on the other side, just inshore. So if you make this turn over the water, we should be fine. So we'll make this turn, make it a nice hard left. Crank it around.
Oh, you want to stay within?
Yeah, don't enter their airspace.
I'll give a little right turn here. Give myself a little more room.
Sounds good. That should be good. Crank your left. Yeehaw.
Roger, when able, maintain VFR, proceed or... Heading 230 on the heading for Adventure 6. Adventure 6, heading 230, and then when you're able, proceed or pick it up, contact park. Alright, we're turning to heading 230 and direct 6.
Ah, it's beautiful.
Order departure.
Gorgeous out today.
That's why we had to go flying, baby. It's gonna snow this weekend. Gotta take advantage of this good weather.
Alright, I got controls.
Yeah, the controls. Yeah, just take us straight down that way.
Roger.
I think we're early for ships. I think it's, well, I don't know if these guys are
There's one.
probably part of a museum. Oh, with those shades. See how they work.
Roger.
Better tailwinds on the way back the higher we go.
Right side is now up to 3, dancing around 3 to 4. Yeah, I hit some turbulence back there. It was just unfortunate timing. It was weird.
Asshole.
You got it?
Got it.
Yours.
That's kind of nice. That works really good.
Stick it up there.
Yep, whatever will block the sun the best. It's the edges that hold it, so if you want to push along the edges there. Cool. You got it.
I got it.
Okay, so that was a fun little trip up to Duluth with the guys. Now it's back to Menomonie for the ever exciting Airport Commission Board meeting tonight. Okay, just past Baldwin, where my skydiving school is, en route to Menomonie. I'll be there in 6 minutes. The wind is 33010. 33010, so still think I'm going to do 27, use some crosswind practice with this old gal. Kind of nice having a tailwind on the way home, the final leg. We're doing 170 knots and only 20 inches of manifold pressure, 2,000 RPM, just kind of chugging along, no reason to be in a hurry. I mean, I'm still doing 170 knots, which is just fine for a short flight from Minnesota to Wisconsin.
Number is 5 to the northwest. We're entering a left downwind for
limit traffic, 4923 Delta, 1 mile, final 34 at full stop. Limit traffic, group 1 Delta Bravo, midfield left downwind 34, and we've got 23 Delta in sight for me.
What traffic, minus 51, 7 miles, final for the LS30 at Wasana.
It's always good to get a couple of flights in after the annual, and hadn't really flown it much in the last year. It's interesting on an old plane like this, you know, you really need to keep these planes flying or stuff will get sticky and not work right, just like any plane really. But it's a little bore. important with a big plane like this. I mean, you got 2 engines, twice the systems, tractable landing gear, flaps, de-ice boots. You know, there's just a lot going on in the Queen Air, and it's all 64 years old. So special attention has to be met. And you know, needed to get a couple of flights in before we take it on a long trip. You don't want stuff breaking when you're on the road. Today, if it had broke anywhere between here and Duluth, you know, it's not the end of the world. Kathy, come drive us, get us in a car. Oh well, we'll get it fixed. But if we're halfway to Alaska, that's something else. So before we take our fishing trip this spring to Alaska, I definitely want to put a few more trips like this on the old girl and get both myself and Connor good current in it, because these are planes that you need to fly a lot. Like I can hop my 182 after a 2-year layoff, it doesn't bother me in the slightest, because I got so many hours in that. The Queen Air, I don't have that many hours in. I probably have
How many traffic steers?
under 300 over, you know, spread out over 13 years. So, you know, it's just, I just don't get that much of a chance to fly it. I don't have to, because people pay me to fly their airplane, so I don't need to put gas in my own airplane as often as I should. You know, when you fly and skydive every day, you don't really go grab your own plane for a pleasure flight. You know, use the plane for missions. Go someplace, do stuff, not just go burn gas. Menomonie traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, 6 miles west inbound Menomonie.
Menomonie traffic, number 104 Foxtrot Sierra, left base, 36 Menomonie.
Lake traffic, Cessna 673, Sierra Papa is about 3 miles to the southwest, inbound enter left downwind for runway 31. Fourth Lake traffic.
Menomonie traffic, Cirrus 283 Sierra Romeo entering downwind runway 36, Menomonie.
Menomonie traffic, number 104 Foxtrot Sierra, final for 36 Menomonie.
And we got students landing on 36, because that's most into the wind, but I'm still going to take 27. I got them in sight. They should be no problem for me as I enter my left base.
Traffic, Cessna 673, Sierra Papa is on a downwind for runway 31. Fourth Lake traffic.
I see the second one.
Oh, Tony traffic, Dark Top Sierra 08869.
Menomonie traffic, Cirrus 283 Sierra Romeo entering base, going 36, Menomonie.
2500 feet, Owatonna.
Menomonie traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, and then left we're downwind for 27. We got the Cirrus on base for 36. Menomonie, we'll let you land first.
I'll just come to the red a little bit, you'll see him. Menomonie traffic, number 104 Foxtrot Sierra, it's clear 36 at Bravo 1 going into the SDO.
Yeah, Menomonie traffic, Cirrus 283 Sierra Romeo turning final, runway 36, Menomonie.
Alrighty. Complete landing checklist. Gas on the main. Gear speed, so gear down.
Lake traffic, Cessna 673,
Through
Sierra
the
Papa
window, I
is
can see
entering
the gear
final.
door on my side. Boost pumps on. Mixture's up a little bit. Everything else is good. Menomonie traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, turning left base 27 Menomonie. Put in about 40% flaps here. Got 100 indicated. We'll drop that down on final. Menomonie traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec, turning final 27, full stop Menomonie. One more time, gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, pumps are on. We're all set.
Menomonie, Cirrus 2830, minutes clear, runway 36 left.
So yeah, we got a pretty good crab going here to that right crosswind. It's about 60-degree crosswind at 10 knots. Not the end of the world. I can handle that.
Menomonie traffic, Cessna 73816 is 4 miles south, inbound for a left downwind, runway 27, Menomonie.
Stabilized at 95, just to carry a little bit extra speed, just cause crosswind and stuff like that. Gonna leave the crab in right to the end, and we'll kick it out. Not too bad. Drifted a little left. Wasn't happy with that, but I recovered. Menomonie traffic, Queen Air 800 Echo Quebec. Clear 27 Menomonie. Alright, well that was a successful trip. All the way around. It's good to spend time with my dad and my son.
Menomonie traffic.
Exercise the Queen Air a little bit. Keep the oil flowing. And keep my currency up. And now it's time to do the airplane shuffle in the hangar and put it all away. And that's about it. Thanks for flying with me. See you next time, and don't forget to keep your speed up.